guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to show you a day in my life as a Warwick law student. I decided to film this on a Monday, which is actually my busiest day, so as you will see, my schedule is pretty chill. I live much further away from campus than most people, so I had to wake up at 7 AM to get to my 10 AM seminar. You will have to commute if you go to Warwick. Most people live in Coventry or Leamington in 2nd and 3rd year, and it's around a 40-minute commute, but it does depend on the days. I have 4 minutes to make it to the end of this road. I barely made it to my bus. As you can see, it's scheduled for 7:55, and it was 7:55 when I got on it, so I had to do a bit of a sprint. Finally, I made it to Leamington. I had to do a little walk to my next bus stop, and then I got on the bus to uni. The great thing about having a campus uni is that you do end up walking around a lot, really end up getting your steps in. I usually have breakfast on campus if I have an early seminar, so I got myself a meal deal. Warwick has a cafe in basically every building, and we have a co-op on campus as well. There's even a Chinese buffet on campus, so you do have a lot of food options. I am going to try and make this video somewhat informative, so I will just tell you about what our seminars are like. You usually get one seminar a week per subject. Speaking of, it was finally 10 o'clock, so I had my commercial law seminar. We usually get a seminar handout a while before the seminar, which has questions to prepare for the seminar. They're always based on the reading and the lectures. After the seminar, I had a bunch of time, so I caught up on some lectures that I missed. I was actually meant to be in a lecture during this time, but I find it really hard to focus in 2-hour lectures, so I prefer watching the recordings in my own time. Professors will always tell you to come in, but I personally find the recordings a lot easier to understand. About 40 minutes, the space I was in got really busy, so I packed up my things and decided to walk around campus to try and find somewhere more quiet. That's me laughing at the fact my hair looked really greasy, even though I washed it yesterday. I then watched some YouTube and had my sandwich. My library website for some reason wasn't working. This rarely happens, but it was a bit annoying, so I carried on with the lecture I was watching previously. Then I got myself another coffee. We have these coffee machines, and I guess they do tomato soup as well. I've never tried it. I walked to the building where my next seminar was going to be and sat here for an hour. I had to do some reading for the seminar, so I got on with some of that. Then it was time to go to the actual seminar. Thankfully, my boyfriend picks me up, so the way home was much quicker. And then I cooked us some dinner. And we played a bit of Fortnite. And that's my day. Thank you for watching.